So you see my screen? What is the primary key? What is the foreign key? What is the primary key concept? So data, if you want to maintain as a uniquely, right, in a table, so that we'll create a primary key. Right here, PK, primary key here. Now suppose if I go to a table, so what is the, how many primary keys are here in this table? Material with the plant.
It's a force combination of
Three only, right?
yeah,
This one
three
first
also. Yeah,
flag
three.
one
Yeah, three.
is called as composite primary key.
It is the primary key
So,
unique function, right? Which we cannot repeat it again.
so fields records will not repeat with the same combination.
Okay.
If we go to data here, contents. If I go to the see the contents data, see there is no record repeating with the material number and plant as the same here. Maybe plant is repeating, but material number is different here. This is the concept of primary key. So best example is, suppose if you take a database table of our employee information in our company. For example, if I take a Capgemini, so in the Capgemini employee master data, always employee number will be primary key with unique, right? Because no employee number will be having the same number. So no person will be like that. The concept business point of view, if you think government database, for example, Aadhaar code, right? Aadhaar database, if you think of government, it will be primary key, right? Definitely it must be primary key, right? You can think, right? Because no other number will be duplicate, right? Hello? You are
Yes.
getting concept.
Yes.
This
Yeah.
is very important of concept. Exactly. Technically, it's okay. Primary key means you go to table, make it one field as a checkbox. That is a different thinking. That is only technical point of view thinking. But we should think business point of view, because in the real-time projects, right, you will get a requirements to create a new table. When you get a requirement of new table, you should think of what field should be primary key. Especially functional people should think about the business point of view. Then you should inform to the developer saying that make this field as a primary key. Because with this, in this table, the data we identify as a unique key. The same way you think of, suppose if you take Airtel database, Airtel all mobile connection database, mobile number must be primary key, right? In the Airtel database tables, all mobile numbers will be unique key, primary key. They would have maintained the primary key, right? And same Aadhaar card also. In Aadhaar number also, sorry, PAN card number. PAN card number also the unique key. So whatever the data government is maintaining about the PAN card data, right? So with the PAN card number, it will be the unique key, primary key, like that. So in this case, right? In this case, primary key is combination. The material and plant, there should not be any material and plant should repeat. If I go to MARD table, click on display, right? Here you see what the primary key here.
All four
Yeah.
keywords.
Client, material number, plant.
Material number, plant, storage
Storage.
location. With this combination, always the data inside this table will be unique queue. There is no way anywhere repeating the record. Maybe repeating a material number, maybe repeating the plant, maybe repeating storage location. No? This is plant material storage location. But you don't see anywhere the same record in all these 4 fields. What is this 100 will specify? What is the concept of this client?
The client, whether testing client or development client.
Basically, the data has been inserted from which client? Login client. That will specify that this record has been inserted through this client. This is a client. Data is client dependent. This concept I will explain tomorrow class. I'll take one more user ID for demo purpose. Not one more client access. Then I'll show you practically what is the client dependent, what is the client independent. All tables, programs, data elements, what we have done, what we are doing is client independent. Means once you create in one client, it will be available in other client. Whereas all the data, whatever you create, it could be master data, it could be transaction data, it could be customizing data. The 3 types of data will come into picture in SAP. One is master data, other one is transaction data, customizing data. All this data is client specific. Means if you create one client in one client, by default data will not be available in other client. So you have to transport the data into other client using the transport request within the same system. And then next you should transfer to other system as well in the landscape. Okay. So this is the concept of primary key. No. So I already created last time the tables. So now what we do is we'll create a relationship with foreign key. So foreign key. What could be a foreign key? Without this primary key, foreign key, no IT industry. Not only SAP. The IT industry, no IT programming language will sustain. See, for everything, you need this like this. This is a database. This is the database. And you will be having the program in general. Program. So whatever that you need in the runtime, the data need to be get from here to here. You access this program database. The data will come from here to here. Then you display the output. This is the flow. If we focus understood the flow, right, it will be very, very interesting this SAP. This is the flow, data flow, output. And this could be the input. Right? So the input will be what you call input. Where you do the input? In the SAP system, what is that you call input screen?
From USA.
Selection screen, right?
Yeah.
Selection screen is called input. The input program will execute based on the input you data brings from here to here. Then data will be displayed in the output. Now, coming to this foreign key, think of foreign key. What could be the foreign key? This is employee table. Okay. Employee data. This is department. Okay. So consider that, think of, suppose you joined as a fresher. Okay. Suppose you joined, for example, in the Capgemini, CZ, for example. Okay. If you join Capgemini, the fresher department, fresher. So you were first day once you join, right? So your information will be maintained in this employee table. This is the master table, main table, employee master table. employee master. So all the data will be maintained here first. Your date of join, right? Your address, your gender, right? So your education details, everything. Once you joined here, the induction and all will happen here, and then you will be assigned to the department, training department. This is the training department. So they will be having their own database tables here, information. This is department table. And this is employee table. Employee master table here. Now think of, do you assign a department, training department, once you join into the employee in the organization only, right? You cannot assign a department if a person not joined here, right? So while you are maintaining the data into this table, you must create a relationship between these two tables, between this table and this table, with foreign key concept, so that you don't enter the value here, employee number, who has not joined into the Capgemini. Are you getting the concept here or not? The validation should happen, right? Otherwise, you enter wrong data. Who has not joined into the Capgemini, right? It should throw, system should throw the message saying that the person is not joined into the company. Like that scenario you want to build. That's what in the day-to-day business is happening. Right? If you take a business point of view or SAP business point of view, this is a database table, MARA. What is MARA table? All material master. Okay. And there is a dependence table. Just now I showed you MARC. Material with the plant. Material with plant. So this is the parent table. And this is a child table. So whatever the material number you are going to insert into this table, MARC table, it must be existing here. That's the concept of foreign key. Because without data is available in the main table, because material is itself is not available, and how do you create that with the plant combination? You should not. So this type of things can be achieved through the foreign key. But for example, if we take MARC table. Right? If you go and see here data, material number, put the cursor here, click on this button, foreign key. You see the parent table here. Parent table is Mara here. Means the meaning of this one is there is a foreign key relationship has been created. So whenever the data is going to enter into MARC table, plant value, sorry, material number, it must be existing in the parent table. That is what the foreign key relationship, this one. We'll create this type of relationship now. Now what we do is, so maybe quickly for the other people to understand also, quickly I will create two tables. Already we have created in the last class, quickly created new tables. First I'll create a employee table. So I'll go to SC11. SC11 is the transaction code. So what do you do in SC11? What is the purpose of SC11? Who will use the SC11? ABAP dictionary. SC11 is ABAP dictionary. What is the ABAP dictionary purpose? To create your own tables, right? Your own database tables, custom tables. So we call it custom tables. Or to see the standard tables data, we go for ABAP dictionary. Or if you want to create a global data types, we go for the S11. Data element, what we have done in the last class, is the global data type. Okay, now I'll create one employee table quickly. We'll go to here, ZMAH, employee, and today's date is 25 October. So why we should start with Z or Y? Why? What is the name? Why we are giving Z here?
Maybe some other people also created the employee table to make it unique.
No, this is actually naming standards. It is must to give Z or Y.
Oh, okay.
You cannot give without other than Z or Y because this table you are creating. You means we are creating. There are naming standards is whatever the table we are creating, it must start with Z or Y to differentiate SAP tables. Just now I showed you some tables, MARA and MARC. Those are SAP created standard tables. So those will not start with Z. Our tables will start with Z. Okay. So I'll create one table quickly. Click on create. Short description. What is the purpose of short description? What is the purpose of short description? While searching, right, it will tell this for what the use of this table. And mandatory is delivery class. What is the delivery class purpose? What type of data you are storing? Right? Master data or transactional data or customizing data, basically. Okay, because this comes under the employee data comes under what data? Master data or transactional data?
It's a
What is the
master
master
data.
data? What is transaction?
Master data.
Master data. This will not change frequently, right? Master data, employees data. And what is the purpose of this one? If you keep it this, what happens? They display maintenance allowed with restrictions. Let's see what will happen. Click on go to the fields. You are going to create a structure of the table. Give the first field as client and give the data element as MANDT. What is data element? We have done in the last class. What is the purpose of data element? This is the data element.
Usual
Data element, data type. Data type, correct. You can use the data element for a field. This is a field. For a field to define the data type actually. This is the one purpose. Field of the table. And other purpose is same data element. You can also use in ABAP program to declare a variable. This is the ABAP program. So you can use in these two places. Okay. Now what I do is I'll click on save here. What is this pop-up? We have done in the earlier sessions. What is the use of this package?
Saving the data.
Not data. This is the table information.
Table.
See, this is the package, right? This is a landscape, SAP development system. And this is our quality system. And this is a production system. This is, we call as SAP landscape, project landscape. Landscape means architecture of your SAP project. I cannot say SAP system. Project landscape, this one we call it. Means how your systems is organized. Yeah. What is this development system will do? All development means all programs creation, table creations we do here. Developer. What is quality system? What is the purpose of quality system?
For the testers.
All for testing purpose we use this one. Developer, tester, testing team. And user trainings also will happen here in the projects. All these three people will use this one. And what is the production system?
For
Live
the
system.
end users.
Business operations can be
Day-to-day
used by the
business will
users.
be. Now your table or program what you create, it should go to move to here to test. Then it should move to here for final usage of by the user. Hence, it must be saved in the package only. If you save your program in the package, this is the package. Under the package, you create a transport request. This is the transport request. Below the transport request, you will create your table or program. This is the table. If you do this process, only you can move your program or table from here to here. Otherwise, not possible. Right? Hence, now I choose the package here. How to create a package we have done in the last session. So you can go through that video. Choose the package, the existing package. Click on save. It will create ask for transport request. What the meaning of this pop-up? Why it's saying this pop-up?
Save the data what you under the TR to transport one system to another system.
Oh, so what it's saying is, do you want this table to be saved under this transport request, existing transport request 1753? Okay, or you want to create a new transport request. Okay, if you want to create a new separate transport request for this table, you can go and click on create here. If you click on create, it will ask the new transport request short description. You can give here new employee table. So you can go 25th October he was creating. This is short description. Once we click on save, the data, sorry, it will create a transport request system automatically. What the purpose of this project we are not giving, we discussed in the last session, earlier session. What the purpose of this project? What the purpose of this project?
Specify which project we are working.
Basically, it will specify which is under which release you are working or what type of project name. I said that better practice is, if you are any of you are already working, you suggest that this should be maintained by SAP basis people will maintain this one. Then you will get an option here to choose the package project name. Choose that, because otherwise it is not a mandatory. Click on save. You see now system is generated 1802. Click on enter here. Now your table is under the transport request. This is first field. Make it primary key. And initialize this field. This one will see that after some days you understood what the purpose of exactly this flag. But this is the primary key. Next to employee number. And give here your own data element. last session we have showed how to create a data element. Okay. So I can show you only one now also, but rest I will show you the standard one. How to create this data element is click here, Z must, Z is must, because it's a custom one. E number, October, for example. Press enter. So it is not active. Double click here. Click on S. Click on S. Create the data element. It goes to the data element creation state. And here give as employee number. Okay. And choose the built-in type here. Give here as employee number will be numeric only, right? Generally. It is fixed length. Say suppose I'll give some 3 digits, for example, employee number. Okay. And save it here. You will again ask the package here. Choose the same package. Click on save. It asks now the new transport request. I mean, it asks the transport request. Whatever the table you have saved already, same transport request you use it. Why? Because is all these are belongs to one request, one task, one assignment only. So
One
don't create a
main,
new transport request.
so one main table only you can use
But
it.
so this is under same transport request. Press enter here. So field label is missing. This column headings. Go to here, click here. 10. Right. Employee number 15. Employee number. So based on the screen size, we can choose this one in the next topics. For that reason, you are giving different headings here. You can give different heading here. 25 characters. This one. This length. Save it. Check syntax. No inconsistency. Activate. Click on back. Check syntax. Right now, employee name also will create employee name. And here I don't create again now. Last time already I have created. I will search it. ZMAS star. So existing data elements will come here. Search here. Right, employee name is already I have created. I choose this one. Employee city. EMP city. For this also I will choose the existing data element. ZMAS star. So whatever the data element I have created with ZMAS name, that will come here. Click on search here. City. Save it now. Right? Now check syntax. And activate. So while you are activating, this screen is comes because we have not completed the mandatory information here. So choose the data class. What is the data class? Where the data
Internal
should be
memory.
saved. Data, not memory size category. This data class is the place where you are storing the table inside the database. It specifies that place of the database. Based on the type, you can choose. If it is a master data table, choose APPL0. And for size category, choose here. What the purpose of this one? What it signify?
Say memories are internal of that
It is
table.
memory. Yes. So if you choose the 0, it can store 0 to 6,600 records. Save it. Right now, click on back. Enter. If you enter the activation, table activation done. Now try to insert the data. How to insert the data? Through SM30. Why SM30? User will insert the data through only access through SM30 only. Go to here, click on edit. There is error message saying this. This one also we have done in the last session now. What could be the reason?
TMG, maintenance generator, table
TMC.
maintenance.
Correct. Go to the table. Go to utilities. Table maintenance generator. Right here you give the authorization group. What is the purpose of authorization group?
Roles related, sir. We should
Roles
provide the
related, so that
access to the
specific
table.
users can move. Yes. Here copy paste the table name. Because system will generate a screen now, but that program is required. Function group is one program. We'll see this later. Now two-step. What are the two-step? You should give two screen numbers. System will generate now two screens.
Sir, here, why we
Click
use
on
what
create.
is, sir, here, can you please explain one step and two step and various screens? Why we use? I didn't remember.
What I did is this I explained in the last two-step concept. One step I gave a homework to you people to explore.
Yes, yes.
Okay, two-step I will tell now. Homework, do a one step as homework tomorrow
Right.
class, by tomorrow class.
Okay, sir.
Okay, now I'll show now what is the two-step. So what the meaning of this one is system will generate two screens with this number. Okay, click on create. Now because system will generate a program on the screen, it will ask the package. Choose the package here. Press enter here. It generates, ask again for transport request. Give the same transport request here. Save it now. See now what is in the backend is doing is system is generating the screens and program. Okay, now you can insert the data through SM30. Go back here. SM30 here. Click on edit here. Why still error is coming? Think 1 minute first. Especially for the people who has knows, last sessions who have attended. Why this error is coming?
Any maintenance one RM that one active?
TMG is not activated, sir.
TMG is activated, but one of the property here, attribute, if you remember here, here.
Mm.
We are unable
Here
to
we are
see your
not
screen.
enabling.
It's
Here
a
we should
display
enable.
maintenance allowed.
Now also it won't affect, right? If you save it now, it won't enable. Why?
We need to activate
Because
it.
still activate. Right now what I do is I'll create. Click on edit here. What is the similar reason is again you overwrite here /n SM30 because still the latest changes not reflecting here. Use /n SM30, press enter here. Now you see here, right? Click on edit here. Right now you can create a new record. This is screen number 100. How do I know? Click on system status. Do you see the screen number as 100 here? This one. Hello?
Yes.
If you double click here, it show you this is the code generated by SAP
Mhm.
in TMC. In the TMC. You can see the data information of all this here in the layout. If you go to elements layout, this is what generated by system automatically. Yes. This is screen number 100. Now, back. Let's create a new record. Go to new entries, create a new record. Say employee number 100. Employee name is Rajesh and Hyderabad. Right? The moment the save, what will happen? Data will save into the table. What is 100? Employee number. Why it came as separate?
We made it as key field.
Correct. It is because of the primary key. Here, if you see here parallelly, display, it's a primary key. That is the reason it came separate. Now, I'll click on save. One employee is created. Now I want to create a new record. Click on next. Employee number 200. Some Kumar. Employee city is at Bangalore. Now if I click on save, the second record will be saved. Okay, now new record. Can I give again 200 with wrong name? Some other name I am giving. Is it possible?
No.
No.
What it's saying? An entry is already existing with the same key. Right? An entry already existing the same key. You cannot enter with this. This will become a duplicate. Primary key concept. This, if anyone practice this, then you can tell confidently in the interview, especially freshers who are attending.
Sir, one doubt here, where we can see the error description.
Huh?
Where we can see the error description.
Below left side you can see. An entry already exists with the same key. This is standard error. You are not able to see my screen left side, all of you? Left side, bottom.
I think you can double click on that error, sir.
Oh, okay. Yes. That is. This is the error message here. That is Raghu power because it's working already in cycle. This is system generated error because you are violating the primary key concept. That is the reason. Now this 100 and 200, right? If I go back, where is the 200 will come, right? If we go to system, status, right? This is screen number 100. If I go to new entries, click on new entries here. Right? New entries. This is separate screen has come here. How do you know it is a separate screen? Go to system, status. Do you see the screen number is 200 or not? Hello? This is screen number 200.
Inserting data is one screen number and display of the data is another screen.
Correct. Perfect. Correct. See the format also it looks like this individual here. Means you can insert only one record at a time. Now I can go to here. I can do one more employee number. Maybe 300. save it now. So click on back. Click on edit. Sir, so how many records are there? 3 records are there. Why? Because first column is non-editable.
First column is key fields, right, sir? Primary key fields.
So you can't edit it, but you can delete it. If you want to delete this record, choose this one. And there is a minus button here. Click this. Record is gone. Save it. Now only 2 records are available. So user will, which transaction code will be used by user to see the data? To see the data. SC16N, right? If you go to SC16N, you can see the data here. Click on execute. This is what the user will see. 3 different transaction codes, right? SC11 is for developers, ABAP programmers, to create a table. Okay. And SM30 is for user to insert the data. And SC16N is to see only the data. SM30 you can delete, you can create, you can modify the record. That is the purpose of SM30. This is an interview question for freshers. See, all the interview questions, especially for the freshers, right, it will be very simple and repeated questions what was asking for so many last 10-15 years. But how they evaluate a person who has practiced or who is telling only knowing the answers is a different. So we can easily differentiate a person who just say the answer without a practice, but with practice knowing the concept. Okay. Any questions here, SM30?
No, from my side.
All right.
No, sir.
So, Charlie, what I suggest is just try with one step yourself. Then I'll tell you tomorrow class.
Oh, yes,
Na?
sir.
So if any doubt, you can ping in the group as well, whatever the group that I created. That is the main purpose of the group, to communicate about the class and as well as the documentation sharing and doubts. So I will share some demo of programs also, these tables also, different type of tables. You can practice those as well. Okay, now what we do is, we'll create one more table because we created a master table. We'll create department table as well. Right here, department table. October. Click on create department table here. Go to here. Choose the same steps here. Master data, department master data. Display maintenance load. Go to the fields. Create here MANDT. Give MANDT as data element. What is the first field MANDT will signify? Is it MANDT means mandatory or what is the meaning of that?
And it is a required field. It's must to be entered while entering the data.
Huh? Can you repeat?
The required field. So when you're feeding data,
Correct.
required. Yeah.
Yes, yes. Vishnu, can you check it once this live is coming or not? If you don't mind.
It's coming some like
Coming, right? Because I see this preparing live stream is coming. That is the reason. No? It's coming, right? Okay.
Yes.
No. Okay. Now department number here. DPT number. Right? Choose the primary key here because department table also the unique key here. No? Right here. Already I created a data element in last session. I will choose that one. Why I'm not giving DPT number Z here? Anyone can tell me? Why I'm not giving Z here?
Because you updated a mandate field.
Raghu?
Because you updating this field as a mandate, so Z is not required.
Basically, whatever the field names is not any object, only names. This is not mandatory. No need to give Z here. That's why I'm not giving Z here. Z is should be given for this column only because this is the data types. This is called as object. This is the data type here. What you are giving. And I will choose ZMAH hyphen DEPT. What I am doing this one? Why I am giving star star?
Find out the existing data element.
Oh, correct. So I am searching if there is already I have created with this name. So I will try to select this DPT. I think it's not created. I will create one quickly. Or somebody's one I can use it, but still I can create quickly. ZMAH DEPT number not active. Double click here. Click on this. Save the package. Enter. Click on this. Let's go to the department name number department number and go to built-in type. Choose a numeric, maybe deposit, maybe department number 2 digits 2 and go to field label. Give here as department number. Right. So I go to column headings here. Save it here. Right. Again pass package. Right. Activate this. So you need employee number also, right? In the department table. EMP number here. Okay. Here I will copy paste the existing employee number data element. I don't need to create, right? Because there's a concept, right? Reusability. And also for creating the foreign relationship, both must be the same data element. Now what I do is I already create a employee table. And at that time I showed you I created already data element here. I'll copy paste this name. Control C, Control V. I will copy paste here now. Well, automatically has come the employee number. And if you want to give department name, you can give. And department name, I think I have created, let's see. No. So I can give here department name. I'll create a new data element. Department name. Double click here. Right, double click here. Click on this. Go to here. Department name here. And built-in type character. Maybe 20. Department name. And field label 10. Department name. What the 10, 15?
Descriptions of short, medium, and like.
Label, column label.
Length.
Okay. Save it now. Package. Enter here. Activate. So data element we have created. And if you want to go department city also, you can go department city. Right. Go double click here. Click on yes. Click on yes. Department city. Go to built-in type. Character. Right. 20. Go to the field label. Department city. You can use same as well for all department city. Save it, package. Enter. Activate now. Click on back. Go to technical settings. Go to the technical settings here. This is mandatory. Save it. Back. Activate. Done. Okay. Now we will insert the data into this table. It won't allow it directly through SM30. What you should do, go to utilities, table name generator, copy paste the table name as a function group name and authorization object without authorization group. So I'm choosing this option here. And choose the one step and two step. I'm choosing two step only so that you do homework on the one step. 200. I don't need to go 100 and 200 always. I can go 10 and 20 also. Screen number and 10 and 20 will generate by system. Click on create. Enter. 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 Right? System will generate now the screens. Right? Now what we do is We'll try to insert the data into this department table by going to SM30. Slash n SM30. Why slash n I'm giving? Override this screen, not required. Give table name. Click on edit to insert the data. Right? Now try to insert the department information here. New interest, department number 10, employee number 125. Department name is say computers department. Department city is Bangalore. Think 1 minute. Okay. This employee number 125 is not available in the department employee table. If I go to employee, this is the contents records. Do you see the employee number? This number is available or not?
No.
If you go, it is not available, right?
Yes.
So I'm giving some 125 employee number, means a guy is not joined yet into our Capgemini, for example, but still you want to try that information, that guy to fit into the training department. It's completely wrong, right? System should not allow, right? But it will allow now because we have not created a relationship. Save it now. Done. So it has not thrown the error message. So to throw out error message, you create a relationship. Go to the child table. Child table means department table. Put the cursor here. Right? Click on foreign key. You'll get this pop-up. Here, give your parent table. If I forgot, I'll search like this. ZMAS star. Whatever the tables I created with that name, it will come. This is what I created, right? Today. Choose this one. Then give here short description as foreign key relationship. And click on create proposal. See, the link comes automatically here. What meaning of this one is, now this table, department table, employee number is linked with the parent table, master table of employee. So whatever the data value you are inserting into this field, it must be data existing in this parent table. That that check you are implementing here. Click on copy, save it, check syntax, activate. Now try to create a new record through SM30. Right? This is SM30. Go to new entries. Your department number is 11. Employee number is 126. 126 with employee number 126, no one joined in the company as of now. But still you are trying to insert that guy into the department, training department. Department, maybe computers only we can give. Maybe we can give here Hyderabad. Click on save here. Data is saved. Why? Maybe we are not overwritten here. Back. Again go to SM30. Edit. Right. Click on new entries. Department number is 13. Employee number is, I'll give the wrong employee number here. Department name is mechanical department. City is Hyderabad. Try to save it here. Do you see the error message coming here? Are you able to see my screen below message or not?
Yeah, I can see that.
That you can see.
Entry 999 does not exist.
But 125 and 126, 125 we know. 126 record it is allowed. Why is it?
126 is not reflected by that time.
Okay.
I think, or maybe overwritten transaction code was there still in SM30 only.
Still open.
That is the reason. We can delete that record now. Go back. 126.
Suppose if you change like any department, anything, it is allowed to.
No. Now the link is really established.
Yes.
You can't insert any record employee number which is not available in the
Yes.
master employee table. Now you can only option is going to delete this one. Delete it. Now both are now aligned. So what the exact purpose of foreign key is? Data consistency. Data consistency. Data consistency. Consistency. We need a foreign key. Say for example, okay, you are going to try to take one Airtel connection, right? You go and give your Aadhaar number, right? So while inserting the data, right, in the Airtel office when they are going to check, while they are inserting your information, so it must check with the database of government database, right? Otherwise, you can give any other number, right? Some XYZ ABCD, right? Your Aadhaar number should be available in the database. They will check it that accordingly. This is what the concept of foreign key. So if we explore in this business context, then only these concepts will be very interesting. And also you will be, especially for the fresher who are going for the interviews, confidently you can answer this if you understood, do hands-on, then you can move, I mean, you can understood the next concepts and this easy to face the interview. Without this foreign key, primary key questions, generally, freshers interview will not happen. I mean, this is a must. They will expect. We will expect. Okay. So I'll give a small break and we'll continue.